Morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an inspiremercial for STEM students. I am Dr. Gena Henderson. STEM students, I am so thankful. I am so thankful that we have actually gone through a full summer together, and we've learned some different things. We've done some science experiments. We've actually done some Python. You've been going to work with me every day, and I'm really, really grateful. So this morning, I actually have my diffusing the oil gratitude because I'm just so thankful. Okay, so right now I want to get into a new feature that we're going to have because you're getting ready to go back to school. So you're not going to be able to listen to Python every day, and I get that. So what we're going to institute is Python Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday is usually a day that you get off from school early. So your lesson on Python will be there waiting for you on Wednesdays every week. Okay, so right now I want to go in and I want to go revisit some of the things that we learned last week, but I want to introduce to you the if-else loop within Python. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, the if-else loop. All right, so we learned how to round values last time. We learned how to round values where we had put that x was equal to 91.645823, and we asked it to round it all the way down to the tenths place, okay? And it did all of that, okay? As you can see here on the program that was actually ran. Okay, it ran it all the way down to the 10th value. All right, so now I want to introduce another feature to you, which is the if-else loop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you put in a value, a score, that you received on a test, and it can have like 4 decimal places, just like we said it should have last time, 4 decimal places, and we're going to actually change it into an integer, and then we're going to actually run it through this if else loop to determine what grade did you actually receive. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and rerun this program so that it can ask me to input a value. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to run this program. And okay, so now here it's already done the rounding down for x. And so the next command that we see is this command right here that says, okay, you are to input a value that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and input a value. All right, and so when I input that value, it's going to tell me that the value that I input was score equals 85.645823. And so now it changes that value. Over here, it tells you to change that score into an integer. And so it actually returned 85. So now it's actually going to go into the loop, and it says print score equals score. So that's why I said score is equal to 85. Okay, so then it goes back over here and says, okay, print the grade was. Okay, but before it could do what the grade was, it has to go throughout the end of this loop here. And so it's a if else loop with a nested else if. Okay, so meaning that it's actually going to check the condition of the value of score through each elif statement. Okay, so we know that we input 85, right? So it's going to go down and say if score is less than 80, well, we know score is not less than 60, and then else if score is between 60 and 70, we know it's not between 60 and 70, or if it's between 70 and 79. Okay, so these are conditions, these ranges that score is actually going through each else if statement. These are ranges here, and it's going to find the range that it is in, which is 80 is less than or equal to score. Remember, score is 85, which is less than 90. So it's going to print B. All right, and so if you go back over here, that's exactly what they did. The grade was B. Okay, so that's something very simple. But next time we're gonna get a little bit more into understanding some of the important math functions that we have. I want to go into that a little bit more because as you start doing sine, cosine, that might be of something that may be of your interest to you. So I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. If there is any inspirations that you missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, Going to Work with Gena. Thank you.